Time for my channel trailer, finally. I planned to make this video 3 years ago. You know, it makes sense. You make a new channel and you tell everybody who you are. But you know, life doesn't really work out the way you want always. So here we are, 3 years later, making a channel trailer. It's a hard video to make because basically you have to tell the world who you are. But I feel like this is such a complicated question. Who are you? I feel like it's a question that we are looking an answer for our whole lives, and I feel like the answer is always changing. So even if I make this video right now trying to explain who I am, it's not going to be relevant maybe even 1 month from now, you know, because we are in constant change. And also the answer, who are you, like who is Vive, it's always going to be different for every person. You know, I'm a different person for everybody, or different people see me differently and know me differently, and you know, even if my own perception of myself is changing all the time, then you know, what do I how do you make this video? It's just such a complicated video for me to make, but let's just try to sum it up. 32 years on planet Earth. I was born in Estonia. I was actually born in a Soviet occupied Estonia, so I was born in the Soviet Union. Estonia is a small country in Eastern Europe, and I really love it here. But yeah, when I was 2 years old, my country regained its independence from the Soviets, and I am living on a beautiful island called Hiiumaa. It's in the Baltic Sea, and it has about 10,000, a little bit less people living here. So, but it has, why I'm living here is because it has the most beautiful nature, and I love nature with all my soul. I feel like being in nature, I feel like I'm at home. It's such a weird feeling, but I feel like I'm straight at home when I'm in nature and going on hikes, and something changes inside of me when I walk out of the car and go to the forest, or go to the beach, or go, you know, somewhere where there is minimum human touch, and it makes me happy. It's my passion, and it's where I feel I belong to. When I was young, we used to have a summer house here, and we used to come and spend all of our summers here. But I did grow up going to school in Tallinn, which is the capital of Estonia. And after I graduated high school, I actually went to play basketball in America for University of Binghamton in New York State. It was a dream come true. I had played basketball. I had already I was already 2-time Estonian champion by the time I finished high school, and I was outgrowing Estonia, so I needed to go somewhere else to challenge myself. I haven't talked about this for much, but I played basketball for 16 years, so it was a huge part of my life, almost half of my life, right? Yeah, half of my life exactly. I played for basketball, and I was a really good player. I was in my national team. I played for my national team over 10 years, and I went to play professionally in Europe. I made my biggest dream come true with basketball, and I went to play for university in America. I was there for 4 years. I went to play in New York State for Binghamton University. It was such a beautiful time in my life, and I have no regrets going there. I think I did well on the court. At least I gave my best. This is one thing I always want to take away from anything. I want to say that I gave my best. It doesn't matter if I failed or if I succeeded. I want to say that I did my best, and I did my best. I did my best there, and I played for 4 years. And I also studied. I loved the academic part. I've always been big on studying. I was a nerd, you know, finished with all A's in high school, and I studied psychology in Binghamton, and I really loved it. I just fascinated by human brain and how we interact with each other, and how we are struggling with some things, and yeah, just you know, they always say human brain is such a complex organ that it would take something more powerful to understand it, and I do agree with that it's hard to understand humans, but it was so fascinating for me to learn a little bit about it, and I haven't done anything with my degree, but I have it. Yay! I have no regrets. I would go back and do it all over again anytime. And I loved the school, I loved academic life. And after I graduated, I came back to Europe to play professional basketball. I played in Bulgaria first. I got the silver medal in the championships. And then I played in 2 clubs in Italy. But basketball was my first love, and I played basketball for 16 years, and it was my life. It was everything that I wanted. It was my plan to go and play in EuroLeague one day, and plan to go and play in the Russian league. That was also the goal after the graduation. And I just loved the game so much, and I was the hardest working person on the court. And that's what made me really good as a player, was that my work ethic. And I was also a smart player, but I wasn't the natural talent. I worked my way up. I worked myself up, and I made myself to the Estonian national team. I played for the national team over 10 years, even more probably if you think about the youth teams as well. And it was just, basketball was my life, and I really enjoyed it. And what stopped me from playing basketball, I stopped playing after Italy, was because I got sick. Actually, I got sick already when I was graduating university. So I got sick with Lyme disease, and it just killed something inside of me. I had to work so hard for everything, and my body just didn't feel the same anymore. And I had some problems with my professional contracts in Bulgaria and Italy, with clubs not wanting to pay, and it was just a lot of things coming together at the wrong moment, I guess. And I decided to step out from the basketball world for a little bit, but I never said I'm gonna quit for real or forever. But I just I needed to take a break, and now that break has been over 8 years. Yeah, I got sick, and I'm actually struggling to this day with this disease that I have. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with neuroborreliosis, which is basically a more advanced form of the Lyme disease, and it is something that I struggle with every day. And some days I have good days, some days I have bad days. It's a battle, and I'm a fighter, so I'm not going to give up. But it is something that has taken away a lot of things in my life, but it has also forced me to grow into a bigger, better person, stronger person, and gave me a very different perspective on life. So it's something that I have accepted now, and I am constantly trying to find ways to finally get rid of it. But until that happens, I have to take it easy and not force my body to do anything that it doesn't want to do. And I decided to come back on this island and start working with my dad. So my dad has been a beekeeper his whole life, and when I was stopping basketball, he was actually heading to a heart surgery. So I kind of felt like that was a good moment for me to come and help him out, and also think what I want to do in my life. So I came here, and I actually worked with him for 5 years. So we were beekeepers together, and we had this really cool brand that I helped to build up. It was a really fun time because it was such an interesting challenge, but also just working outside in the nature. We were driving around in the nature all day. Like, what more can I ask for, And even though it was physically hard work, and I just loved it so much because bees are incredible beings, and they are so smart, and it was so interesting to learn more about them and work with them, and also our clients. So we are really small scale. We had about 100 hives, and we knew our clients personally. It was so cool to interact with our clients as well. When you're doing something on such a small scale, you can have more meaningful, and you can get to know your customers more, and I love that part as well. But I did decide to stop working with my dad because things were not really working out between us the last year, and I feel like we were getting more negative emotions from it than it was worth, and it was time for me to move on. A really painful chapter. Actually, it happened 1 year ago exactly, but I have moved on, and I have decided to to make peace with it, and it is what it is. And now I am here to see what the world has to offer to me now. And so now I'm in here, 32, starting from zero, not really sure what I'm going to do with my life. I am doing photography right now, so I sell my prints, and I have done a few jobs to make photo shoots for people, but I would love to not work with people so much and only focus on wildlife and nature photography. And I also love to make those videos for you guys to show you the beauty of nature. I think this is my biggest passion, and it is a big pain in my life to see what people are doing to this planet and how we are destroying the only home that we have. So I feel like showing people what we are losing, and what a precious place we have, and how beautiful it is around us, and why we should protect it. I feel like this is a really good mission to have, and I really enjoy filming nature and filming my life as well, to show you the struggles that I go through as a person, because I am not perfect at all. I make a lot of mistakes, and it is quite hard. The last 2 years has been really hard for me, to be honest, and I have been struggling so much on the mental side, and trying to figure out who I am. So we came back to the question, who am I? Just a person trying to make it on this tough world, I guess, and trying to find my place, really, because right now I am a little bit lost in where should I live, what should I do, and it's all it's all up to me what I want to do in my life, and I am literally on starting point again. I'm starting from zero. That is an exciting and scary thought. At the age of 32, I have nothing. Like I'm starting everything over again. I just built my own company, and it's still a baby company that needs to be fed, and I can do whatever I want. I literally have no ties to anything right now, and I can do whatever I want with my life, and I have no commitment to anything besides Jack, and that's a scary thought, and that's an exciting thought. I can be whatever I want, do whatever I want with my life, and it's so interesting. Life is in such a big change lately. I almost wanna hit the brakes, but then I'm like, you can't change that. Like, change is gonna be constant. One thing that is always gonna happen, and you better embrace it. So I'm on this journey of trying to embrace change, and not try to fight it, because that's just wasting energy. So yeah, I'm starting over, and this is also why I don't know where this channel is gonna go, because I don't know where my life is gonna go. Yeah, I have my company now. I'm trying to sell my photos, and go it from there, but I don't know where this journey is gonna go, and I don't have a long-term plan, and I'm kind of taking it day by one day at a time, and it's exciting, but it is also scary, to not have any consistency or any certainty right now. But hell with it. I will just go with it, and see. I'm gonna trust life and let it carry me, and. This channel trailer is getting a bit too long. I'm a person who loves nature. I have a dog. Oh, we have to talk about the dog. I have a dog, Jack, 3 years old, crazier than me, I guess. I adopted him. He was going to go to the shelter. I saved him, I guess, from going there, and we are the best friends, and we have so much fun together. And I love him so much, it scares me. It literally scares me, because even the thought of losing him, I don't know how I would make it, but we are having so much fun, and I guess we share the same passion of going to the nature, so we love to go on long walks, and he just makes me smile. He just makes me happy, and I am so damn thankful to have him in my life. Okay, I guess you would have to subscribe to my channel to know more about me, because I'm not trying to make this too long. I have lots of videos you can watch. Lately, what I have been really loving is going to Lapland. So, we are neighbors with Finland, and I've been going on trips to Finland and discovering the Lappish nature, and that's definitely something that I want to do more in the future. And yeah, we will see where the life takes us. I am trying to let go of the need to get to the end goal and rather try to enjoy the journey, you know, and meet cool new people in my life, and enjoy the time that we have on this earth. I guess that's the best we can do. So yeah, thank you for being here. This is me. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I can answer. If you are interested to see my photos, then I have a page where I sell my digital photos, and also you can order prints and canvases from there. So it's called viivekairebane.com, my name.com, and you're free to go and watch. I just made a major update and added a lot of photos there. And I also decided to start. You can also buy me a coffee. I started a page on the Buy Me a Coffee, so you will find the link in the bio if you want to just support me and you haven't enjoyed my videos and you just want to buy me a coffee, which is ironic actually because because I can't drink coffee because of my Lyme disease. I'm on a very strict diet and drinking coffee is not good for me. But you can make a small donation from there if you want, that I will use to improve this channel and make sure that I can keep making videos. So you can find the link in the description if you want to. Also, I would always love to hear who is here watching my videos, so you can just say hi, let me know where you're from, or if you want to share anything cool, then I am really reading all the comments always on my videos and trying to answer. I really appreciate for those who are already on this channel and watching my videos, and it's really exciting to have you guys on this with me. I don't know, I feel like I have a little team with me that I'm really excited to share my good news and, you know, even telling about the bad stuff, you know, it gives me a type of strength to know that, you know, I'm not alone, and I know that a lot of people can relate to the struggles that I have, and I don't know, it just makes it more exciting to have this channel and have this way of communicating with you. And I have learned to know quite a lot of you already, and it's exciting to have those YouTube friends all over the world. So you know who you are. And yeah, let's go on a journey. I am really excited for what the life has to offer me, and I am really excited about the endless possibilities and choices that I have to make myself the life that I want. So welcome to my life. My name is Vive, I'm 32 and I don't know where I'm going. And you're coming with me. Is that a good sum up? Yeah. It's snowing. So beautiful. I love the snow. Makes me feel so cozy, even though it's so cold. It doesn't make any sense, but and trees. Ooh. That was fun, I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. I do miss my friend basketball a little bit. If you do something for 16 years in your life, you can't just cut it out and pretend like it was never there, or, you know, part of you is always gonna miss the game and is always gonna think, what if, you know, what if I didn't stop. But yeah, that was fun. A little bit out of shape, I can feel it in my legs. I don't wanna know how my body's gonna feel in the morning, but luckily we have sauna, so this is gonna be the best part now. I'm gonna go, but appreciate my hard work. I worked so hard to try to make this mixtape for you, so like the video, comment, subscribe, tell your friend to subscribe. So close to 1,000, so excited. Guys, come on, help me get there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And I'll see you, I don't know when.